In the vastness of the universe, Earth has always been a seemingly insignificant planet, unaware of its larger role in the cosmic chess game unfolding above. But in Dominion, The Last Star Warrior, a thrilling 2015 sci-fi film, Earth finds itself caught in the crosshairs of an alien race, the Dominion. The story begins with Robert Casey, a retired U.S. intelligence officer. Once an agent who had access to the most classified of government secrets, Robert now spends his days as a UFO investigator. His retirement isn't peaceful. Instead, it's marked by an obsession with uncovering the truth about extraterrestrial life. Throughout his years in intelligence, Robert had been privy to countless reports of UFO sightings, unexplained encounters, and strange disappearances. He knew something larger was at play, something the government had long tried to cover up. Now, outside the official channels, he works tirelessly, driven by a need to connect the dots that he was once forced to ignore. Robert's investigation gains new urgency when a series of highly unusual and disturbing events begin to unfold across the globe. Governments scramble to keep control, but it's clear that something is different this time, something that can no longer be concealed with vague explanations. Sightings of alien ships are more frequent, and they're no longer isolated. They're strategic, precise. Robert suspects that these sightings are part of a larger plan, but he doesn't know what it is yet. Meanwhile, far away from Earth, a distant race known as the Dominion watches. The Dominion are ancient, a species on the verge of extinction. For millennia, they've kept their distance from Earth, observing from afar, choosing not to interfere. But their time is running out. Facing the collapse of their species, they've made the decision to act to secure their survival by taking over Earth. Jalen, one of the last warriors of the Dominion, is sent to Earth. His mission is simple but vital: ensure that the Dominion's plans unfold without interference. He is trained for this, conditioned for this, yet there is something that sets Jalen apart from the others of his kind. For years, Jalen has been observing Earth. As part of his role as a cosmic observer, he was assigned to study the humans, learn their behavior, their ways, their strengths and weaknesses. But during his time on Earth, something unexpected happened. Jalen fell in love with a human woman, Alyssa. Jalen's love for Alyssa complicates his mission. Torn between loyalty to his species and his feelings for Alyssa, Jalen finds himself in a moral conflict. Can he truly stand by and let the Dominion's plan move forward, knowing that it will mean the end of the human race, including Alyssa? Or will he act against his own kind to save her and humanity? As Jalen returns to Earth to carry out his mission, he secretly begins searching for Alyssa. Years have passed since they last saw each other, and Jalen doesn't know if she's still alive or even if she'll remember him. His personal mission to find her runs parallel to the impending galactic crisis. Time is running out, and Jalen must decide whether he will betray his species for love or whether he will put duty above all else. Back on Earth, Robert Casey digs deeper into the unfolding events. As the sightings become more frequent and government responses become more desperate, he uncovers startling information that confirms his worst fears. The Dominion is real, and they've been preparing for this invasion for decades. Hidden in government archives are files detailing covert meetings with the Dominion, attempts to negotiate, and even failed experiments to counter the alien technology. But now, it's clear that negotiations are no longer an option. The Dominion has made up their minds. Their species will survive at humanity's expense. Robert's investigation leads him to Jalen. At first, he believes Jalen to be just another alien invader, part of the larger Dominion plot. But as he learns more about Jalen's history, Robert begins to see the conflict within him. Jalen isn't like the others. He isn't fully committed to the Dominion's plan. As their paths converge, Robert and Jalen form an uneasy alliance. Robert needs Jalen's knowledge of the Dominion to stop the invasion, and Jalen needs Robert's help to find Alyssa. Together, they race against time to uncover the full extent of the Dominion's plan. They realize that Earth has only days left before the invasion is fully launched, and the world as they know it is destroyed. The key to stopping the Dominion lies in a hidden government facility, a place where alien technology has been secretly studied for years. But getting there won't be easy. Government forces, unaware of the full scale of the invasion, stand in their way. And the Dominion is watching, ready to strike if Jalen and Robert get too close. As they approach the facility, tensions rise. Robert knows that time is running out, and Jalen's internal conflict only deepens. Will Jalen choose to help save Earth, or will he ultimately side with his species? And what of Alyssa? Is she still alive, and can she provide the final push Jalen needs to make his decision? In the final act, the film reaches its climax as Robert and Jalen confront the full force of the Dominion. The fate of humanity hangs in the balance, and the answer to whether Earth can be saved depends on Jalen's choice. His love for Alyssa drives him, but his duty to his species weighs heavily on him.